Alright, so in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through BCG's Graduate Analyst Programme, okay? I'm going to talk about the recruitment stages, eligibility requirements, and just every single thing you need to know in order to increase your chances of getting recruited into BCG's Graduate Analyst Programme, okay? Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Reda Olabisi. If you're here for the first time, I would need you to smash that subscribe button again. It really helps my channel to grow. And applications are open to the 25th of August 2023. So you're probably seeing this video on the 13th of August. So once you're done with the video, just go and apply, okay? The link to apply to every single job opening I'll be mentioning in this video will be in the comment section. So there are three main criteria that BCG looks out for when they're looking to recruit people for their graduate analyst program. The first one is they want people who have finished with a 2-1 or above. So they want 2-1 or first class. If you finish with a 2-2 or a third class, unfortunately you cannot apply for BCG's graduate analyst program. Number two, you must have completed your bachelor's degree not more than 2.5 years at the time of application. So what that means now is, for example, in 2023 and you're applying, which means that they don't want people who have graduated from uni anytime earlier than 2021, right? So 2.5 years basically. So the third and the last eligibility requirement is that they want people who are extensively involved in extracurricular activities. So let's say, for example, while you're in school you're volunteering, or even after school you've been volunteering for different organizations. This will help increase your chances of being selected because those are the kind of people they are looking for. It will be beneficial to mention it on your CV, so that would increase your chances of being shortlisted for the recruitment stages. So those are the three eligibility criteria that BCG looks out for when they are looking to shortlist candidates or applicants for their graduate analyst program. So now let's talk about the recruitment stages. So in total, BCG has about 5 recruitment stages for their application process. The first one is the online application. Obviously, you have to submit an application in order to be considered for the graduate analyst program. So the first thing you want to do is click on the link to apply. So for the online application, you'll be required to submit a CV and your university transcript as well. Just to make sure that you're taking the time to write your CV and get someone to help you look over it and make sure that there are no grammatical errors and different things like that, right? And also make sure that you're selecting Lagos and you're selecting business analyst while you're submitting that application, because there are other applications that are open. So just make sure you click on the option that allows you to specify the location and the role that you're applying for. So after submitting an application online, you'll be invited for the second round of the recruitment process, which is the online case interview. So this online case interview is a pre-screening interview tool to just kind of reduce the number of applicants that have applied and that will be shortlisted for the different stages of the recruitment process. So this particular stage is expected to test your qualitative skills, your calculation skills, your business logic skills, and your data interpretation skills as well. There will be a stipulated amount of time that is required for you to complete this test, and usually you have to complete the test within 3 days of receiving the link. So it depends or it differs, right? So just make sure that you pay attention to the time frame that they've specified. So let's say, for example, they tell you that you have to complete the test within 3 days of receiving the link, right? If you receive the link on the Monday, just make sure that by Wednesday you've completed your test. There's no reason why you should be waiting till Thursday or Thursday morning, if you get me. So for this online case experience, it's divided into 2 sections. We have the multiple choice questions and then we have the open-ended questions. And usually it takes about 2 weeks after you've submitted your online case experience test for you to get a feedback on whether you've passed or not, although it differs, right? And this timeline varies based on business needs and different factors like that. So if you pass your online case experience, you'll be shortlisted for the first round of the interview. This is the round 1 interview. Now this stage consists of 2 rounds of interviews. Each of these stages will be 45 minutes each, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So let me recap. The round 1 interview consists of 2 rounds of case interviews. Each of these interviews will be 45 minutes each, so you'll be expected to spend about 90 minutes on this particular recruitment process. And if you pass this stage, you'll be shortlisted for the round 2 interview. Now this round 2 interview is also very similar to the round 1 interview. The only differing factor is that number 1, you'll be talking or you'll be interviewed by senior consultants in BCG, and number 2, this will be for 60 minutes each, so basically 2 hours. for this particular stage, and round 1 is for 90 minutes. That's an hour 30 minutes. And if you pass your round 2 interview, you'll be shortlisted for the last stage, which is basically your offer, which is basically getting an offer from BCG. Just a recap of the recruitment processes at BCG. The first one is your online application, the second one is the online case experience, the third one is the round 1 interview, the fourth is the round 2 interview, and the fifth is the offer. Now, it is very important for me to point out that if you were to apply for BCG's Graduate Analyst Programme in 2023 and you fail the process, you would not be allowed to apply again until 12 months after the time you've applied. So if an application was to open later in the year, for example, or in August, if an application was to open in December or in January or in March, you cannot apply until 12 months after. That's until August of 2024 and later. And that's basically all there is to BCG's 2023 Graduate Analyst Recruitment process. Now, for this week's highlight section, we're going to be talking about 3 particular companies that are currently recruiting and their deadlines, and the link to apply to each of these job openings will be in the comment section. So the first company is Union Bank. Union Bank is currently recruiting for their graduate training program. The location is Benue State in Nigeria, right? And the applications are open to the 25th of August 2023. The link to apply will be in the comment section. Now, the second company is GIZ Nigeria. They're currently recruiting for their graduate training program as well. Applications are open until the 15th of August 2023. So you'll be seeing this video 3 days to the deadline, right? So immediately I don't watching this video, just gonna apply straight away if you're interested. Now, the third company currently recruiting is a company called Azon Holdings. They're currently recruiting for their graduate training program, and applications are open to the 31st of August 2023. And that has brought us to the end of today's video. Do not forget, if you have any questions that you think are relevant to the type of videos I make on this channel, do not hesitate to drop the questions in the comment section. I'll try to respond to every single one of them. Do not forget to smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.